Hey there, you're watching the Jessa Channel live on YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer. Today is Friday, July 12th, 2019, and we are playing as Mersie, and she's awesome. And she loves to jump. I love how the flap jumps up and down. Like, what is that? Like her... I mean, it's basically like a crotch flap or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, hi Pedro. I'm so glad to see some of you guys, a few more of you guys here than usual, and that's so nice that some of you guys are giving this series a chance. It's a fantastic game. Fantastic. And this is our character, Mersie. Mersie Ta'aven. She is a Bosmer. She wants to become a knight. She's super cute. I'm voicing her and her kitty companion, Sasha. Today, we're going to investigate the Lunar Moons mystery. So in order to do that, we're going to actually go on out, and I'm going to just take us right out there because I believe here it is. Yeah, so we just need to go to this way shrine, and even though it cost me coin, I'm just going to do it because that's why. I mean, that's why you run a Cadillac business. A Cadillac, you know, appropriations business is so that you can just spend that gold left and right without having to go to a race shrine. If I went to the race shrine that is here in the city, in Rimmon, then it wouldn't cost any coin, but you know, I got this. I got this. Actually, more like my girl Leah has this. Cause she's the one who's always giving me that sweet gold. She'll come up to me and she'll be like, "You need something? I got you covered." And I'll be like, "I'm good, girl. But if I need something, I'll be like, hey, baby, have I ever told you how fine and divine you look today? Can I have some money?" All right, so I believe this is the quest starter for this. And we've been passing this poor guy by for quite some time. So, yep, I'm spending big today. I'm in a good mood. Mrs. Deep Pockets right here. So Mersie is, and we'll go back and start this story here. Mersie has been having a very successful time in Elsewhere. She solved a mystery down at in the farms in the south of Elsewhere, and she's making her way back to Rimmon when she cannot help but notice that there is a Khajiit who seems to be in a bit of discomfort. She stops, looks at the man, and says, "I wonder what his problem is, Sasha. I think we should go over and say hi to him and maybe ask him if we could be of service." And by the way, yes, this is Mersie's voice. "I'm Mersie. I'm a Bosmer, and I want to be a knight. And I love Elsewhere. I think it's awesome. And I'm going to be a knight. I'm going to go to the Fighters Guild, and I'm going to learn all there is about honor and helping people in pain and in trouble. And there's someone just there." And she points ahead, down the road, and she says, "Look there. Look, there's someone there, and I think he needs a bit of help." Sasha goes, and she bats at a butterfly and rolls about, and Mersie says, You stay busy with that butterfly while I go see what's the matter." So that means we're going to head over here, where Mersie is going to say, "Hi there, I'm Mersie. How are you? You don't look well. Can I be of any help?"
Jar, spare a kindness for a priest of 2 moons. Hadoras is at the end of his rope, dangling by the scruff.
"Oh, of course. I was just making my way to Rimmon, but I'll have a few days. I'm kind of Just taking in the sights of elsewhere, as it were. What's wrong?
This one returns from warning the speaker of the Main of a dire prophecy, only to find his fellow priests speaking little sense and doing even less, raving and rambling about our Moon Bishop's visions and growing more demented by the moment.
You've been to see the Speaker of the Main? Oh. Well, I'd like to know about this dire prophecy, but I'm also concerned. You're saying there's raving and rambling going on. How do you mean demented?
She tells the priests to burn their moon sugar, so they do. She tells them to smear cheese upon the walls, so they do. She tells them to douse the temple fires with their tongues, so they do. I fear someone will die if this continues.
I'm sorry, but is he saying that smearing cheese on the walls is crazy? I'll be right back. I have to just go take care of something. I have to go and get some Gouda off of the... That's like a typical Tuesday, exactly. All right, well, I'll be glad to help you.
Bright moons shine upon you, Walker. This one pursued his friend Zarga before you arrived. The fool chases a beast's young with a butterfly net, and woe unto him when their mother follows the commotion. Please, find Zarga before he is eaten.
So where did he go? Can you point the direction, at least give me some clues?
I last saw him run after the beasts into the wilderness to the west. I hoped he would not follow them into their den, but I would be a fool to believe that now.
Mersie looks over to the west, looking for any signs, before turning back and asking, "When did your Moon Bishop, whatever that is, start having visions?"
Since she was very young. Her eyes have always been as bright as Joan and Jode. She has never led us astray. It's why she's Moon Bishop. But all this madness, something is not right.
Well, what was the prophecy you took to the Speaker of the Main? That's what I'm really curious about, because we have this problem with dragons, if you haven't noticed.
She foresaw the return of the dragons with a frightening clarity. I went to warn Lord Garesh Rhi on this dire prophecy, so it might reach the Main's ears. But I arrived too late. The dragons had already come.
So, this Moon Priest, and you yourself, what's it mean to be a priest of the two moons? I know about Joan and Jode, but what else does it entail?
2 moons at Tenmar is Hadaras's temple, a venerable house of Joan and Jode, a place of worship and wisdom, reduced to a den of fools chasing our Moon Bishop's fevered dreams.
So, will the priest just do anything she asks them to do? Anything?
They don't question her visions. No matter how absurd the task, they leap at it with zeal. When I asked why they would do such things, they look at me as if I am the one who is crazy.
I'll tell you, that sounds like magic to me.
A powerful and insidious spell to turn the whole temple on its head. But at least a spell may be broken. It's a small comfort to hope that their minds may not be truly lost.
I'll find your friend, and we'll do our best to turn this situation around. I will tell you, though, that I've got a sudden and really strong craving for some cheese. Oh, well, I'll see you soon. He's going off to the west, then. Right. Let's see, where could it be? I'll go down here and try and find the temple first. Come on, Sasha. All right, so the mention of cheese makes me hope that maybe we'll meet Shia Gorath or somebody who's behind it. Look looks like the temple's down here. Sasha goes, my cats are looking like, who's making that noise? And Sasha and Mersie says, yes, I know you'd love cheese, and so would I. And as soon as we get some, I'll share it with you. Oh, Uncle Shio, that crazy Daedra. Oh, looks like we ran past it, actually. Let me just investigate around here a bit. This is west. I wonder... Hello?
This one has you now, pretty butterfly.
Hello? Mersie calls out.
Going to need a bigger net.
Are you okay? Oh, here's a bit of trouble. But none that I can't take care of. We're gonna get that poison going. And then keep peppering them. And peppering them. And there we go. I'm here to help you. Where are you? Oh, there's a cave here. Oh. Hello? Oh, that's not good. Listen, I don't want any trouble. Look at he went right through the wall. Give it to me. Give it to me. Whoa. Nope. Oh, I put my, give me some. Whoa, I did it again. Stop that. Stop that. Stop it. Get back here. Ha ha ha. Oh, this is like a, Hey, I had my, guard up. Stop it. Come on, come and get it. Bam. Give her a little bit more poison. And there she goes. That was a little bit tough.
Such pretty colors leaking out.
Wait! Wait, where are you? Where you going?
You smashed that as flat as a flapjack. But who said you could play with my toys?
What? Well, who are you? What are you doing? I wonder if he's all right. I try and chase him, but he's running so quickly. Who are you? And Sasha runs up and starts bouncing around the skooma cat, purring loudly and batting at the cat with her paw.
Well, hello, my new playmate. Glad to find someone with their wits to about them. Too many crazies around here. I mean, what self-respecting person goes around chasing butterflies with a net? Everybody knows you use a hammer.
What I say? What I say? Where there's cheese, there's Shio. Oh, but Mersie doesn't know that. She doesn't know that at all. I love this. They made Shio into a cat. So this guy, whoever voices him, just does such a great job. Is it Wes Johnson? Who voices him? So good. Anyway. Mersie gives one last sad look over her shoulder at the man, who's still screaming as he runs away, and she says, excuse me, but who are you? That's a really nice outfit you have on there, and I've never seen such bright purple eyes. She stands mesmerized for just a moment.
I'm a cat. I thought that bit was obvious. Unless I'm not a cat. Meow? Meow. No, cat. Maybe you're not as sharp as I thought. Attack that's seen one too many backsides, huh? bad for you, worse for them.
Worse for who? What you on about?
The priests, silly. You really are clueless, aren't you, plaything? How are you going to win the game if you can't even find the pieces? Am I going to have to dangle every answer in front of you like cheese-stuffed mice hanging by their entrails?
So you're behind the madness, obviously. Whatever game you're on about. You could be hurting people, you know. Whoever you are.
Ah, that's more like it. Maybe there's hope for you after all. Now hurry your heroic hiney to my playground, or it's going to be the blind leading the blind out there. Ha ha! Toodles!
Mersie looks around and says, Playground? What playground? Oh, you mean the temple? I'll try and find him. I don't even know
Keep
who
your eye
that
on the
was.
prize.
I don't know what prize you're on about, she calls back as she runs. Hadurus needs to know about this.
Oh no,
Hadurus?
stop this madness. Why can't you see reason?
Seeing is the problem, Adoras. That's why we need it.
Maybe we don't need it. This one's claws are sharp. Pop, pop, and we're all saved.
No, it must be the fork. It won't work otherwise.
Are you alright?
Adoras says we are on a fool's errand. If we were all so blind, we would need no forks at all.
Forks? Are we gonna have dinner soon? Are you okay?
Dragons can be blinded with forks in their eyes. Perhaps if we sink them further, we can dig out the dragon's brains as well.
Alright, this is very bad. I can see that there's definitely a problem. Priest, she says, and she gives a little bow. In honor.
Ah, Jarl, you are safe. I hope the same may be said about Sarga.
He was headed back to the temple. The last I saw him, he took off. I mean, like there was fire under his shoes. And then she points up the hill, and there's a cat up there with purple eyes and a weird vestment. And, he's talking about some sort of game.
Moons, I pray he does not get any other ideas. Hadoras has his hands full as it is. He found these ones searching for a fork to put out their eyes.
Oh no! They want to blind themselves with a fork, that's what they're talking about.
The Moon Bishop told them that if they blind themselves, they would remain hidden from the dragon's sight.
Oh, I would suggest hiding under a tree. Or maybe, like, going down to the cellar. But they need a fork for that.
Not just any fork. A two-tined iron fork smelling ever so slightly of roast beef. Please, help me keep them from finding this smelly thing.
Is there such a thing? I mean, do you happen to keep them around handy like in the temple? All right, what do you need me to do?
This one smells meat wafting on the wind. It is not an odor he would call beefy, but he thinks it may be the trail they were following. Hadoras will keep his eyes on these ones, so they may keep their eyes.
Yes, that would be good, because, I'm sure it's not very fun having your eyes poked out, especially by your own fork with your own hand. As I mentioned before, I saw this odd character that I rescued. I mean, after I rescued Zarga and he took off. I think he's responsible for this. It's some sort of cat. I mean, begging your pardon, but I don't think he's a Khajiit.
You did? What did he... Wait, why didn't you stop him?
I tried, but hey... She says he vanished into thin air, but he didn't, so let's say, I tried, but he looked way too cunning, and I didn't relish having my arms clawed off. But I can tell you, this is all some sort of game to him.
Dark moons. What sort of childish sorcerer drives clergy to chase after wild beasts and put out their eyes? We must stop this sick puppeteer. But this one can't just leave these fools to their own devices. Find the fork. Then we'll give chase.
Right. But I don't understand why they want this particular fork. Who put this idea? Well, I know who, but...
Because they are insane. Only a sugar-tooth would believe putting out their own eyes would blind the dragon. And even they would have the sense not to do it unless it got them more skooma. I count my blessings that not just any fork will do.
I guess that's a good point, or they would have found plenty already. There is a small problem. It's a wide world, and that's just one fork. What if I can't find it? I mean, what if it doesn't even exist?
Then take every fork to be found and pitch them off a cliff. This one doesn't care so long as it keeps these fools from doing themselves harm.
All right. Well, I will find that fork in a sea of forks if that's what it takes. The fork can do it. This is family friendly. More or less. All right. Mersie, who likes to run. Now, Solo was making a good point. Solo's characters walk everywhere. And Mersie does too in cities and whatnot. All right, where could this fork be? Hey, watch out where you're going! Pardon me? Let's see. What is that? Oh. All right. That's bad. That's bad. Very bad. Very, very bad. How about you take some of that and that and that. Watch out. Watch out, Sasha. Let's roll it on back. Oh, come on, no. No, 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 no. About to die, about to die. Oh, Lord. And that. And that. Oh, sorry about the tree, but I'm kind of backing up here. And then they run back to their spots because they're chickens. Okay. Hey, get back here. All right, so that's bad. There's a troll and 3 leopards up there, so that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. What we need to do is stay down here, and let's go down like this, and let's see. Hey, who's keeping me from being hidden? Watch it, antelope. I'm trying to sneak here. All right. Because I cannot take on all 4 of those dudes at once. But, come on, give me some. I can take... Target is out of range. That's so annoying. Okay, first let's go pepper up some poison. Some more poison. And some more poison. And some more poison. And some more poison. And then, like... Come on. Oh, why did he go back? Ah, jeez. That is so annoying. You just laughed out loud. Oh, good. Alright, screw it. Oh, there's 2 of them? Oh, how the bleeding heck am I supposed to get around here? Let's see, can I just, like, sneak around here? You don't see me. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Because... that's just redonkulous. I cannot fight like all of those and 3 leopards. Speaking of which, we could use a little bit of refreshing, a crown fortifying meal. Let's do that. Let's get a meal in us. That'll help. Pardon me, Mr. Troll, while I have a sandwich. Okay, so let's see if we can do this again. Let's do some extra damage. Here, 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 and then like this, back, and then... Uh-huh. Come on. Come on. Yes, got him. Okay, I just sort of pounded the one key, as you could hear. My secrets? Well, my main secret, Velest, is that I really do not want to spend any time, as little time as possible in the inventory, because it takes away from the story. And I want to minimize the game aspects of the game and maximize the story aspects. So if we're in a dungeon and I run out of space, that's really, I think, quite not good for the playthrough. So after every session, I go in and I sell everything. But there is something that is helping me, and that is this right here. And actually, I don't feel 100% comfortable standing right here. Let me just go over here, and because we're in the middle, that troll's gonna come up again and gank me from behind. But I am using an add-on called Dustman that you can see here. And that is automatically taking things that are low, that I just want to sell, junk basically, and just automatically moves them over to the junk pile. So when I go to sell something, I just press a key and it sells everything at once. So that's how I'm doing it. Plus just being diligent on it, because it's very important for me not to have that. Whoa, that scared me. I was another adventurer. But it scared, not scared me. I really, really, really do not want to have, whoever this person is does not need my help. So we are right on the, oh, I see. We need to go down here. Okay. So we're going to walk around and go down this way. It is 10:10 p.m., by the way. Ah, okay, so we're in a little... Oh, whoa, hey, easy there, killer. Easy, easy. Mersie's like, I don't appreciate that. I'm just trying to mind my own business. I guess this is not a friendly place. Come on, give her some... Come on, Mersie. You got this. Yep. Whoops. And I didn't mean to do that. But I have to remember that that's my switching key. T, to switch weapons. She has got swords, but I haven't got any...
Keep your weapons sharp and close.
I just heard somebody talking. Did you guys hear that? Whoa, stop that! I hate when they come up behind you! Whoa. Come on, give me that. Is that everybody? Okay. Sheesh. Let's see what we can do. So we're here to find, goodness, that was so much excitement, I forgot what we're here to do. Whoa, detected. By whom? By whom? By whom? Oh yeah, because I opened a case. I knew that.
This one wonders if the meat of shaveskins is tasty.
Ah, I see someone over there. Mersie, who's concentrating very hard, which is why she's so quiet. I like picking things up because also you sometimes find awesome recipes. I once found a recipe that was worth, oh, I think, what was it, 80,000 gold? Hey, cut that out. Back it up, brother. Come on. Come on, you got this, Mersie. There we go. Bash him. Hey, stop that. I wonder who this is. Oh, it's a fork of horripilation. Oh, I see. Okay. Look, there's a fork right here, Sasha. Sasha says, meow. And Mersie says, I know, and some meat. Here you go, girl. I wonder what they were doing with this here fork. Oh. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Guys. Hey, guys. How you doing? I love doing that stun thing. It's so awesome. Die, would ya? Oh, is that a player? Sorry. Hi, mothering. I'm busy kicking butt here, so you know what I mean. It's kind of busy. Let's see if we can find anything else here. So, and Angie and Duchess taught me that urns are the best place to look for good loot. It looks like, is that a... Nope. Okay. Alright. I think we've got everything. Let's boogie on out of here. Oh, good. Well, we found his fork. She opens up her pack and takes a look at the fork. It looks quite ordinary, though it does smell of a kind of beefy smell. Let's make our way back now. I wonder who those bandits were. One of the crates said Ruddy Fang. It's one of the local bandit gangs, I suppose. If Mersie only has a short way, she will run there or walk. Like so. Thank you, Valesse. Yay! Valesse rocking it as per usual. Look, I've got a fork! I don't really see that it's so bad. Look, I can use it to cut my meat. And then she takes out a plate and says, see, it's a perfectly harmless fork. I think. I feel funny. She starts going, I feel a little bit woozy, and I really want some cheese. Every time I do that, my cats go, what's going on? Who's that? They're not convinced it's a cat, but they know it's a funny noise. Anyway, let's talk to Priest Hadurus and tell him that we have his fork of horripilation.
If this one must talk in circles with lunatics much longer, he too will go mad. Did you find any offending forks at the campground?
I did. I also found some bandits, some of these Ruddy Fang gang. But here, it's a perfectly normal fork. I just had my lunch with it.
Khajiit gets all goose-pimply in the hackles just touching it. Aldoras fears things are even worse than he imagined. This fork reeks of more than beef. It stinks of oblivion.
Oblivion? And all of a sudden she starts spitting out the last bit of food she was chewing on the ground. Oblivion? That's awful. So, what do you think that means? You think this is the fork of some lost Daedra or something?
There is no denying it now. Our temple is caught in the claws of the skooma cat. He must be responsible for our moon bishop's strange visions. But how he spread his madness to the priests, I cannot fathom it.
The skooma cat? Is that like some other gang or something, or... Oh, you mean that cat up there? the one with the funny vestments. Is this some sort of god, a spirit, a Daedra or something?
Shegorath, or Sheogorath to some, the crook-tailed son of Anur and Fadomai, born before the moons and stars. He speaks from across the lunar lattice through the distilled moon sugar called skooma. But you said you saw him, in the flesh.
Oh, Sheogorath. My mother told me stories of him when I was being naughty, and said she'd send me to his place of oblivion if I didn't behave. It didn't work. But if that's really Sheogorath, we're in a bit of trouble. He appeared, though, as a small cat. I thought he'd be big and grand and as tall as the stars. But he was just a cat.
An Alfik? The skooma cat should not be able to cross the lunar lattice. If he walks among us, then Joan and Jode must truly be out of alignment. We must check on the temple.
All right, I'll be right after you.
Please, you go ahead to the temple. Find our moon bishop. Keep her from spreading any more of this madness. Hadoras will meet you there, once he leads these ones to safety without them straying toward any other foolishness.
Well, and she starts to run off and then she stops. And she says, wait a minute. I need a little bit more. Like, what are you going to do with the fork I brought you?
This one isn't sure. The mere touch of it makes him want to spit fur, but he must keep it out of the hands of others. Perhaps he will bury it under the squatting sands where it belongs.
It's probably best that you hang on to it. It's probably really good to eat with cheese. Oh, I'm starving. I'd love some cheese right now. She stands and stares off into the middle distance for a while, dreaming of Gouda. And then she shakes her head and says, no, it's best that you hang on to it. You don't want anyone else to have that get into their hands and put oblivion in the mouth. I know. It doesn't taste good once you know it's there.
It is the least that this one can do to keep his kin from teetering off the edge of insanity. Hadoras will be all right. No amount of lingering beef stink will lure this one into putting it into his mouth. Or anywhere else, for that matter.
Yeah, don't be putting that fork anywhere else, brother. All right, so this skooma cat, it's like a legend. I mean, obviously it's real because I just saw him up the hill.
Before there were the moons, or the world, there were Anur and Fadomai. From their union, all the god cats came, including the one Khajiit known as Shegorath, the crook-tailed cat who shares his madness with Sugartooths through skooma.
Oh, so you'd see that's how he created skooma in order to share his madness. I know that Sheogorath is from the plane of oblivion of madness. Oh, and that's how he's doing it. Just entering people's minds and making them want cheese, which I could really use right now.
Hadoras does not smell the sick sweetness of the drug upon them. Terrible as it is, the fleeting skooma dreams would be preferable to this all-consuming madness. On this side of the lattice, it seems Shegorath needs no sugar to share his lunacy.
So, what is the lattice? Is that some sort of term? Like the sky?
The lunar lattice, formed by Joan and Jode's light, separates Nirni from the other god cats, and protects her children from the ones who would do us harm. Normally, Shegorath could only send his mad thoughts across through the perverted moon sugar.
See. So Nirni, is that what you call and others call Nirn? So many things to learn in your culture. Tell me about the moon bishop.
Saizensa, bright as the moons and just as beautiful. One look, and you could tell that John and Jode shone their light upon her, and the path forward would be lit by the reflection in her eyes. When she spoke, one would be wise to listen. Not so now.
But do you think I can still reach out to her? Like, what if the madness has taken her over? Can I reason with her?
If there is anyone within 2 moons at Tenmar who could see truth through this madness, it would be her. But her eyes are clouded by the Skooma Cat's visions. I fear there will be no reaching her while he toys with us.
I'll meet you at the temple. And do you have a kitchen? If you don't mind, I'd like to rummage around for a bit of cheese. The priest lifts a hand and says, as if to say, fine, whatever you need to do.